Not to throw you a curveball right off the bat, but one thing I am hearing and want to dig into further is it seems like LC is becoming a lot more popular compared to GC. A lot of applications seem to be making that switch. Do you have any insight on that?
Yeah, as someone that has flip-flopped back and forth in my research, I did LC in my undergrad, then I went to GC for my PhD, and now I'm back to LC for my postdoc. I don't think it's necessarily a situation of like one technique becoming more popular than the other. I think that it's really more so they're both excellent techniques, just aimed at different applications. So I think like somewhere where GC analysis is really great at is in a lot of like your petroleomics type fuel analysis and a lot of your food analysis as well, where now LC is really a lot better at doing a lot more of the metabolomics type separations and maybe some even like the proteomics that we're seeing. So I think they're both like really excellent techniques. They're just aimed at solving different application problems. But something I'm really interested in as part of like my career path and looking towards the future is trying to like bring both the GC and the LC back together to answer problems, like look at stuff from both the volatile and the non-volatile side.
How do you see innovations in analyte discovery impacting the field of separation science in the coming years?
Yeah, I think this is something that drives all of us like chromatographers is we always want to try to improve resolution, improve the number of peaks that we can get, the number of analytes that we can separate. So I think with that, we can get both instrumental advances and also computational advances. So on the instrumental side, I always think back to trying to improve some type of column technology. So in LC research, that might be continuing to fabricate new types of LC columns with different chemistries, trying to go smaller from C column analytical scale to a capillary scale column that would also increase your peak capacity. Same thing in the GC side, we can think about continuing to modify those chemistries and then also doing multidimensional separations, which is what a lot of my PhD research focused on. And then computationally, one really interesting fact is continuing to go down this path of non-targeted analysis where we try to maximize resolution the best that you can in a separation, but then leave a lot of it up to some mathematics to help us try to extract out those analytes, especially the meaningful ones that might have some type of statistical significance. So with a lot of that computational work, I think it's really interesting, some of the stuff that we're seeing with machine learning and artificial intelligence coming up. And that's stuff that I'm starting to play with in my research. And I think that will continue to drive the field forward.